Hello, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Tridi Fondu of Snowspirations, Global Health Solutions. Thank you and welcome to today's Open Clinic, my lunchtime 30 minutes Open Clinic. Today is especially dedicated to all the men in the house. So if you can lend me your few minutes, we can talk about a couple of things we are not doing right. We can talk about taking responsibility and doing the right thing so you can become a father, just like our fathers, just like our grandfathers, just like our great-grandfathers. So if you have a few minutes, please quickly rally. And please, I'm here as a man, I'm here as a father, I'm here as a husband, and I'm telling you what I know, also as a medical doctor. So many fathers are not becoming fathers simply because of lack of knowledge, simply because of pride. Top on the list of the reason why majority of our men who are married, who are in relationship, are not becoming father is pride, especially if you're a Nigerian man. Now, I'm going to make it very simple. My intention this afternoon is to remind you of your responsibility, of your role in starting your family. Now, it's not just enough to claim to be a man when you want to, show off, or when issues come up and you remind your female partner, oh, do you know I'm a man? The question is, do you really know what it takes to be a man? Especially if you are encountering difficulties. You see, infertility can happen to anybody. Infertility can happen to the rich, infertility can happen to the poor, infertility can happen to the whites, it can happen to the blacks. Globally, about 1 in 7 couples are currently going through infertility. So think about that for a moment. 1 in 7, that's a whole lot. Now, the biggest weapon you can use to defeat infertility is knowledge. The second weapon you can use to defeat infertility is change in your attitude. The last weapon is change in your practices. So the only thing you can do this afternoon, if you want to be a father, is to drop whatever you think you know as a man. So come down from your high place. Let's have a conversation as men. I'm a man, I've been around, and this is my area, and I can tell you the truth. If you can follow my advice this afternoon, you will be a father in 2022. So I know predominantly women attend my clinics, but today, if you can spare me a few minutes, we can talk about the problems. I'm not just talking about the problems. I can give you solutions. So please, when you come in, let me check in on my admin. I believe my admin is in attendance. Hold on. Let me quickly check in on my admin so we can get the party started. Okay, good. So my admin is in full attendance. Okay, so focus on the admin. Admin will help and guide you. If you need to talk about your marital problems regarding becoming a father and becoming a mother, don't go openly. Don't go to Facebook and announce to the whole Facebook that your partner is having low sperm count. Don't announce to the whole Facebook that you have azoospermia. You are not going to help your relationship. The people you're going to talk to, they have their problems. Your private matter should stay private. Your health information is confidential. The only 3 people that should know about your health problems in details, especially as it relates to starting your family, is your fertility doctor, your partner. So if you're a woman, your fertility doctor and your partner, your male partner. If you're a man, your fertility doctor and your female partner. Not your pastor, not your father, not your mother, not your friends, not your boss. The advice I'm giving you today can help you to become in 2022. Now, the reality, it's simple. We have a problem. We have a pandemic of infertility. Infertility can happen to the woman. Infertility can happen to the man. It's 50-50. Unfortunately, in our society today, women are blamed for all the infertility, and it's completely wrong. The infertility you're currently experiencing can come from you as the man. It can happen anytime. It can be primary infertility if you have never impregnated any woman in your life since you started having sex. You've never impregnated any woman, and currently you are planning to impregnate a woman. You are actually trying. You are making love 48 hourly, but you're still not able to impregnate a woman. You have primary infertility. If in the past, growing up, maybe when you were doing boy and girlfriend, you got your girlfriend pregnant, you remove it through abortion, or you had a baby. But right now, in your relationship, you are doing everything possible to become a father. You are not able to father a child. You have secondary infertility. So what are the likely things that can lead to male infertility? Couple of things. Number one, you might not be producing sperm at all. So lack of production of sperm, which is called spermatogenesis, can be the primary problem that is preventing you from becoming a father. Now, this is the worst case scenario. So there are so many things that will help a man to produce sperm through the process of spermatogenesis. There are so many hormones in the body that will mediate your ability to produce sperm. Some are in the higher centers in the brain. They are called gonadotropin controlling hormones. Now, if you have a problem in the production of sperm and you're not producing sperm, that's a classical problem. Most times it's very difficult to handle, okay? So that's number one. Number two, some men might be producing sperm, but they might not be producing enough. So in that situation, you will have what we call oligospermia. That means reduction in the count of the sperm you are producing. That can also cause delay. Now, the fact you have oligospermia doesn't mean you can't get your wife pregnant or your female partner pregnant. You can. You should actually increase the frequency of your lovemaking. Now, unfortunately, some men can have what we call azoospermia. So azoospermia means when you guys are making love, when your partner ejaculates, when we check the semen, so semen is what you can see with your eyes. When we go to the microscope and check the semen, you don't have sperm. It's zero. Now, this is the worst case scenario. If you have this, then you need help. Now, azoospermia can be two types. You can have obstructive azoospermia or non-obstructive azoospermia. In obstructive azoospermia, you are producing sperm, but for some reasons, it's blocked. So it's not getting to the penis, but you have sperm. If this is the type of sperm problem you have a hope. You can have a child. What do we need to do? We can go and have a minor surgical procedure to go into the testicles and collect the sperm you are producing. So thank God, when you have obstructive azoospermia, we can correct that. But you need to be careful. You need to only consult a urologist. A urologist is a special doctor that deals in only issues bordering on your urogenital system. So your penis, the bladder, anything that has to do with the reproductive system of a male and the urinary system of a male should be seen by a urologist. So if your partner is having male factor infertility, the right person to help your partner is who? A urologist. So a man might not be producing sperm, or you might be producing sperm and it's blocked. If it's blocked, we can help you. Now, besides that, some men can have swollen veins inside the area that the sperm is produced. When this happens, you can have a condition we call varicocele. When you have swollen veins in the area that conducts the sperm to the penis, you can have temporal delay in becoming a father. Thankfully, you can go for surgical correction. So we need to know what the problem is before we can begin to find solution. So you might not be producing sperm, you might be producing sperm and they are blocked, or your sperm is not functional. So if your sperm is not functional, in life, what you have is what you give. So an abnormal sperm will produce an abnormal baby, will produce an abnormal embryo. And most times, our body wants the best. So if your partner's sperm is not of good quality, so if you don't have adequate counts, if you don't have good motility, if you don't have good morphology, so morphology means how is that sperm looking? Is the sperm good looking? A good looking sperm should have a head, a middle piece, and a tail. So the major factor, if you're a man today and you have been abusing your woman, you have been blaming her. Now, let me ask you a very simple question, my brother. Have you gone for your seminal fluid analysis? Have you followed your partner to a urologist? Have you followed your partner to a fertility specialist? Have we checked your sperm? Did you masturbate and produce your semen? And we checked the count, we checked the motility, we checked the morphology. Have we done that? If we haven't done that, stop blaming the woman. The possibility that the problem might be coming from you is very high. Now, men are supposed to be producing more male hormones. Top on the list is a hormone we call testosterone. When you don't have adequate level of testosterone, you will likely have problems. Testosterone is also the hormone that controls your sexual urge. So that's the hormone that will want to make you to make love to your partner. When your level is reduced, you will likely have erectile dysfunction. You might likely have low libido. You might not ejaculate. You might not have interest. And this can be corrected. Some men can be given hormone replacement therapy. But guess what? Other factors that can lead to male factor infertility is lifestyle. So if you recently added a lot of body weight, if you are not exercising, if you are smoking, if you are drinking, then the likelihood that your lifestyle might actually be the reason why your hormones are not performing their role is high. So if you're a brother and you don't have a baby today and you have been doing your best, please make appointments, see a doctor, let's collect your sperm, let's check your body weight. Be sure you're no longer drinking. Be sure you're drinking only water. Avoid your alcohol. Avoid coffee. Avoid stress. Now, some men might also be contributing to this problem without knowing. As a man, you should understand that your testicles, your balls, it's where your powerhouse is. So you have to look after your powerhouse. When you want to sleep in the night, don't wear tight-fitting pants. When you are going out, wear a flexible boxers so that air can go inside your scrotum to make sure that the environment is maintained. The reason why your ball is hanging outside your body is because for you to produce sperm, the temperature in the balls must be lower than the temperature of your body. When you begin to wear your tight-fitting pants and you don't exercise and you sit for a long time or you drive for a long time, what will happen? You will increase the temperature inside your testicles. And when you have a higher temperature, you are not going to produce sperm. So besides exercising, you don't have any business wearing tight-fitting pants. You don't have any business swimming in hot bath. So you must be careful. These are the things you can do by yourself. If you noticed, you have added a lot of body weight. If you pay attention, when you were younger and fit, if we tell you to make love to your partner every minute, you can do that. Unfortunately, some men can no longer make love to their partner, not because they don't want to make love to their partner, but they have lost their fitness. Your belly is now touching your toe. You can no longer see your penis. You are panting. 1 minute of love making, you have ejaculated. This is not the original design of God for you. If you can no longer perform your sexual role, how can you get your partner ready? How can you get your partner pregnant? Do you know that some of the women currently having infertility problem, do you know if they step out from that matrimony, from that relationship, if they make love to another man, do you know that many of them will become pregnant? So you need to face your reality. You need to start eating right. Eat your fruits and vegetables. Eat your carbohydrates, but eat in minimal quantity. Drink only water. Drop your alcohol. Don't smoke. Avoid stress. Unfortunately, so many men are pursuing money, From morning till now, you're running up and down like a headless chicken. You are moving from one pillar to the other. Your temperature is high, your blood pressure is high, you don't sleep in the night. When you come back, you eat fufu morning, night, and day. You are not helping yourself. The best way to change your life story, the best way to continue the generation that your father handed over to you is to take responsibility, is to take charge, is to budget your resources. Now, this is July. So many men bought cars. So many men invested money. So many men traveled all over the world. So many men bought big houses, but they have not seen a fertility specialist. They have not seen the doctor. Some of them are working time bomb. Some of them, their blood is 200 over 400. And you think you might be living. When something happens, you begin to look for people in the village. My brother, your primary objective, your primary responsibility in a family is to power your family. Without your sperm, your partner cannot get pregnant. And for you to have healthy sperm, you must be disciplined. You must be responsible. You must be proactive. You must pray. You must play every 48 hours. Now, remember, you have an advantage. You are not like women. For a woman, once her eggs are done, she can no longer be pregnant. But guess what? As a man, even at age 90, you can father a child. But if you don't have responsibility, the only thing you're interested in is to go and gossip and watch soccer. Lately, men gossip more than women. And the biggest problem you are having as I'm talking to you right now is your pride. So many of you will rather die without kids than to go and seek help. So many of you do not listen to your women. So many of you have not seen doctors and you think you're doing well. Meanwhile, the problem is coming from you. But I'm challenging you to take responsibility today. If you are not a father and you want to be a father in 2022, you can become a father. What you need to do, when you kneel down after this broadcast, you say, Father, forgive me, for I don't know what I'm doing, for I have been ignorant all this while. Father, please show me the way. Father, I'm going to use my responsibilities. I'm going to use my resources. You gave me money. You gave me connections. I'm going to use my money to subscribe, to attend events, to see the best doctor so they can give me the treatment I need. Unfortunately, so many men are still not going to listen to me. They might think I'm stupid. But guess what, my brother? I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm a son. Then I'm also a doctor. I know what we go through. I know the problems that men have. The men that can stoop low, the men that can rise above their pride to do the right things will become. So I'm challenging you to do the right things today. If you can, hold on, guys. Let me take my mask off. Hello, mommy. Yes. Oh, the same person now. Okay, sorry, guys. So we need to take responsibility. We need to start doing the right things. We need to be ultra responsible. We need to take up the mantle of leadership. Being a man is not just making money. Being a man is the ability to notice the problem, accept your responsibility, accept your reality, allocate your resources, be prayerful, support your woman. Some of you don't even know what women are going through. Some of you are going outside your home to go and have relationship to see if you can impregnate another woman. That's not the problem, my brother. Now, depending on the type of problems you have to step up and take responsibility. So if they told you have oligospermia, that means your sperm is reduced. You need to step up. Now, when we give you supplements, those supplements are not miraculous supplements. Those supplements will help you to do the right things. They are not magic. The best way to get help, the best way to be what God made you to become is to take up charge. So the supplements are not going to make your sperm count to be 1 million immediately. They will only help you to do the right thing. So the best way to get help is to start exercising, start eating good food, avoid wearing tight-fitting pants, sleep, avoid stress. Anytime you're stressing, avoid it. Eat your fruits and vegetables, then see your doctor. Time the same way we encourage women to go for their well woman check. Make appointments. Go to your doctor regularly. Don't wait till you're sick before you begin to seek for help. Okay, guys, hold on. Hello, mommy. Sorry for the interruption, guys. So I have to take my leave now, but please, I will be back, and I'll post a couple of articles on my page. Please make our time, go there, read them, practice, step up, and God be God, we'll all become fathers, okay? Thank you, and bye-bye for now.